afternoon session of the Standing Committee on General Government, public hearings for Bill 156, an act to protect Ontario's farms and farm animals from trespassers and other forms of interference, and to prevent contamination of Ontario's food supply. At this point, I would like to call upon Liz White. Is she here? Thank you. And Andrea Jones-Bitton and Jody Lazar. Great. Each witness will have 7 minutes for their presentation, and then we'll begin questioning. At this point, I would like to call upon Ms. Liz White. Please state your name for the record, and you may begin.
Yes, my name is Liz White. I'm a director with the Animal Alliance of Canada, an organization that has been working to protect animals and the environment for 30 years. So we are strongly recommending to Premier Ford, Minister Hardeman, this committee, and the government to withdraw Bill 156. The bill's clear intention is to muzzle employee whistleblowers, investigative journalists, and others who may observe animal abuses on farms, and in doing so violates their rights to freedom of expression under Section 2B of the Charter. The bill also lacks clarity as to who can and cannot report concerns about condition in which farmed animals are kept. This particularly is of interest regarding veterinarians who may not have the consent of owner-occupiers of farms, but are also required to report abuse, undue physical and psychological hardship, privation and neglect of animals under the PAWS Act. So whether or not that's a conflict, I don't know, but Bill 156 certainly puts a chilling effect on that kind of reporting activity. Now, with regard to trespass, the government already has a Trespass to Property Act. And as far as I can see, no trespass charges have been laid against individuals who have entered Ontario farms. Now, the minister, in an interview in February 26, 2020, with TVO Steve Paikin, said, "I think we all need to understand the present trespassing law has the same authority." So if that is true, why create a new piece of legislation when one already exists? And why not use the Trespass to Property Act to achieve some of the goals that are said to be in Bill 156? I think the answer to that question is contained in some parts of the bill, specifically Section 4 and Section 5 of the bill. I'm going to only talk about Section 4, and subsection 6 of that section is designed to prevent inspections conducted by journalists or another entity such as the group Last Chance for Animals, who I think appeared before your committee earlier today. Now, that group conducted an undercover investigation in 2018 in a goat dairy farm in Caledon, Ontario. And this investigation documented conditions of neglect and cruelty, and the video footage showed goats crawling on their knees with overgrown hooves and with lesions and infections. Now, Last Chance for Animals laid a complaint with the OSPCA, the OPP, and OMAFRA. The minister, the OPP, and the OSPCA were all seemingly unaware of the neglect and abuse documented in this investigation. And since the ministry does not conduct on-farm inspections, under Bill 156, the unacceptable conditions of the animals would have continued unreported because such investigation would be made illegal under Bill 156. In the same TVO interview, the minister said, "If someone believes something is happening inappropriate behind the walls, call PAWS." In this case, it seems that nobody on the inside complained. It took an outside organization